Hey everyone, so today I'm just going to show you how I do my basic foundation routine. This is my daily routine. So this is my bare face. As you can see, I have a lot of unevenness of color in my skin. I have enormous pores and I have very oily skin. So I'm going to start with a primer. It's important that you use a good primer. So right now I am using the Porefessional. I find that it does a good job filling in my pores and making my makeup last longer. So I go ahead and I apply that on my nose, basically on my T-zone. So my nose, my cheeks, my forehead, and my chin, because those are where all my pores are. And those are actually where I get the oiliest the most. So that's where I'd like to control the oiliness. So it's very important to choose the right foundation for your skin. I use right now the Lumi and the MAC and I mix them together. They're both oil-free and they do last on my skin longer. So once I mix those, I dab a little bit with my finger and then I go in with my kabuki brush. It seems like a lot when I'm applying, but honestly the two mixed together is actually a thin layer and it's just medium coverage. And I spend most of the time just blending. It's the most important part of your foundation is blending. So you got to make sure that you blend it, you bring it down to your neck so that you don't have a mask, and just make sure that you go over the spots that don't look like they have enough. And that's what it looks like afterwards. And then I'm going to go in with a concealer. Right now I am using the H1 Rewind by Maybelline. I love this concealer. It doesn't cake up on me and it doesn't oxidize, which a lot of concealers have in my experience. I just put it under my eye, on my nose, basically on my T-zone again. It just brightens up my face. And I use my finger actually to apply this. I've tried brushes and the beauty blender and I prefer using my finger when I am blending out the concealer. I just bring it as far as I can to my temple, usually up until, and yeah. Same thing with foundation, you gotta blend, blend, blend. And that is the aftermath. Then I go in with a loose, well, it's a Stay Matte by Rimmel. It's a kind of a loose powder, but I usually just use that in my T-zone as well, where I get the oiliest the most. I'm not usually a big fan of Rimmel, but I find this one is actually pretty good at controlling the oil, and if you just want to touch up. Then I go ahead and use my Revlon Colorstay Aqua. This is a mineral makeup and it feels really cool when it goes on your face. I just use this for all over my face to control the shininess as well and just to mattify my face. And then next I'm going to go in my Revlon Colorstay. This is just a light powder that I use where I applied my concealer just to brighten up my face a little bit. And please excuse my dry lips, and there's some concealer and foundation on it so it looks weird. And after all that, I go to apply the rest of my makeup, and this is the aftermath. Like I said, this is a very light look. It's not very heavy foundation. If I'm going out or something, I usually do about 2 or 3 layers of that, and it gives me a better coverage. But this is just my basic everyday look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this foundation routine, and I hope that it was helpful to you.